Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my what I got for Christmas haul, and I do want to just put out this disclaimer as usual. This is not intended to be thought of as bragging. This is just sharing with you what I got for Christmas. I like watching these videos, so I hope you do too. So I'm going to start with what I got from my dad first. My dad got me two things, but they were both things that I really wanted, and then I also got some things, little bits, but the big thing that I wanted from my dad is this book box set. This is the Lunar Chronicles box set by Marissa Meyer. Cinder, the first one, got very popular in the YA dystopian future genre, and I read that. I do have to admit it's a little slow to get into, but once you get into it, I read all of them instantly and I loved them so much. And you might notice that I have Fairest stuck in here. That is because Fairest, if you read it according to the way the author intended, should come before you read Winter, which I really enjoyed reading it that way. So if you were thinking about reading this series, I suggest reading Fairest before you read Winter. Fairest is technically a prequel, but don't let it deter you. It is amazing. The next thing my dad got me is this game called Super Fight, and if you like Cards Against Humanity and you like superheroes, this is the perfect game for you. What you do is essentially you draw 3 black cards and 3 white cards. You choose a character out of one of them and an attribute out of one of them, and you play your superhero and you draw a random attribute card. So your hero, for example, could be the Incredible Hulk with chainsaws for hands and kittens for feet, or something ridiculous and hilarious like that, and the group as a whole votes for the best superhero, and so nobody gets left out and nobody is picking favorites. It is a vote of a group, and I think that is so much fun, and we played it on Christmas Eve and it was amazing, and I am very glad I got that. And from my dad also, he gave each of us a pound of Hershey's chocolate, which I very much appreciate. And from my stepmom's side of the family, I got these really awesome fleece-lined socks, and I could live in these, honestly. I love them so much. And of course, we all got cash, but that's not as exciting, so I'm going to move on to my mom and my mom's side of the family. So the first thing that my mom got me was this sweater. It's a plain gray sweater, but it is the softest thing ever, and it just will go great with my work wardrobe. It is a size 2X, if anybody is wondering, so it's going to be massive and cozy and cuddly, and that's exactly what I'm looking for in a sweater. The next thing that my mom got me, she got me a couple of books, but this is the first one I could grab, and it is called Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page, and I have not read this book. It's essentially about a girl who goes to Oz after Dorothy has already been there, and she has to bring her down. And that's all I know, and that's all I'm going to say, but I have read a couple chapters and I already love it. The next book that my mom got me is Tithe by Holly Black. The second title in this sort of series is Valiant, and that is one of my favorite books of all time. And I have only read Tithe maybe once, and so I really wanted to get to read it again as an adult, because I read it in high school. And if you haven't read the modern fairy tales, they are so good. It is extremely dark and has a lot of adult themes, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for high schoolers, but it is seriously such a great book, and it is a very, very, very dark twist on modern fairy tales. The next book and the last book my mom got me is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. I read this in my young adult literature class for college, and honestly, at the time, I absolutely hated it. I thought it was confusing, fast-paced. I hated everything about it. But it was one of those books that stayed with me, and I thought about this book, and I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it until I decided that I actually absolutely loved it and that I needed it. So, even if you decide that you don't like it while you're reading it, finish it. It is so kind of worth it. It is the first in a trilogy, but I haven't read any of the other ones. I think this is a great one all by itself, but I want to reread it and give the next ones a go. But this one is so good, even though you might not realize it right away. The next thing my mom got me is this cute little Pikachu keychain. I love putting keychains on my keys, and I thought that this Pikachu one is so cute, and she luckily gave it to me before giving it to anybody else. So thank you, Mom. And the last thing that my mom got me for Christmas is this puzzle. She knows that I love puzzles, and she thought that this tranquil seaside scene was great for me, and there are only 300 pieces, so it's a fairly easy puzzle, which I have complained about getting really hard puzzles in the past, but you know. So they are this one is going to be a great one, a fun one to put together, so thank you. Then moving on to things that my boyfriend got me. He got me these Harry Potter socks. There's a pair of Gryffindor and a pair of Slytherin, and they are crew socks, so they are long and they keep your legs warm. The next thing he got me is this beautiful Harry Potter charm bracelet, and so it's got all of the houses, but then it's also got the Deathly Hallows, the scar, his glasses, and the platform 9 3/4. And I just thought that this was really cool, really cute, totally me. And the next thing he got me was a whole bunch of Lush stuff. So I'm just gonna zip through them because there is a lot. So the first thing he got me is this, which is my charcoal face wash. It's really great if you have oily skin or acne. It kind of clears up and magnetizes all of that gunk out. I definitely did see an improvement in my skin using this, and he has gotten this for me again and again, so thank you. The next thing he got me is Ocean Salt, which is a face and body scrub. I have never used any scrubs before, but he knows that I want to, and this stuff it looks and smells so good, and honestly I can't wait to give it a try. The next thing that he got me is the Milk Jug. I think it's either a bath bomb or a bubble thing, but this is the Milk Jug one. This is the Angel Bath Bomb. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the Angel. And the last thing that he got me, which I was the most excited for, is the Northern Lights Bath Bomb, which, oh my gosh, if you have not seen this, you have to watch demos of this. It turns brilliant colors. It's supposed to mimic the Northern Lights, and honestly it just smells so relaxing and amazing, and I cannot wait to try this one out. So what my sister and her boyfriend, fiance, got me was a gift card to Walmart and a whole bunch of Twix, which I very much appreciate as it is my favorite candy. And the last thing I have to show you is not really what I got for Christmas, but we played the Saran Wrap game. You might have seen it on Facebook. It kind of went viral, but basically you put my mom actually made them. She put a bunch of candies in a Saran Wrap ball and wrapped it all around, so everybody took a turn trying to unroll the ball and getting the prizes inside, and I think I made a pretty great haul out of that. So I got a whole bunch of candies, but in addition to candy in there, there's a pencil, there were metallic pens. Here are the metallic pens. This is an emoji candy. This is in Herbal Essence, I think, conditioner. And then at the center of one of the balls, because we had two, was this $1 million chocolate bar. And then my personal favorite item is this super cute poop emoji pencil sharpener. And I thought this was the cutest thing, and it's got a little face on it. And it's purple, which is my favorite color. And I just wanted to share that with you because I thought it was awesome, and I got it for Christmas. So that is everything that I got for Christmas, at least I hope it is. I can't think of anything else that I missed, but that is the majority of what I got for Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe so you don't miss another video. And I will see you guys in 2017. Are you excited? Because I am excited. I will see you guys next time with a brand new video. Bye!